Brown's got his third assist on the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass. Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball.
Nigga!
The city of Dallas, Texas. The location for the Nets. Two of the most prolific scorers the game has ever seen. James Harden and Kevin Durant look locked and loaded as they gear up for the action at American Airlines Center. Nets, Mavs. Coming up next, right after this. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll take on John Wall and the Houston Rockets. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, James Harden moved past Larry Bird on the career points list. Harden said, passing one of the greatest ever is a great honor. I just got to continue to build because at the end of the day, I want my name to be mentioned with those greats. Well, it already is. Guys?
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. So the Nets starting five. The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Harden out there with Mills, and it's Bembry in at the three. And for the Mavericks, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5 spot. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Doncic against Harden. He feeds it to Griffin. Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, they get the rebound. And good that time.
And ever since entering the league, that's been one of Griffin's favorite ways to score, attacking that offensive glass.
Now, here's Doncic. A pass to Porzingis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Just leave it at the rim and let the big man do the rest. KP with a nice finish.
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Bembry. To the wing right side. Mills finds Griffin. It's blocked. And they recover it. Here's Mills into the lane. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass? And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
But I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Brooklyn with the ball. Following the score by Dallas. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Durant, that shot off the mark, and the Mavericks going the other way now. Here's Hardaway. Finney-Smith passes to Hardaway. Can't hit that one.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
And on the drive, Harden's just so tricky to guard. No one wants to risk handing him a foul.
Doncic against Harden. 18 feet out. Doncic, no good. The Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to Chicago. Griffin kicks to Mills. A second chance effort for three. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Mills has got 5.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Now, here's Doncic, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Durant down low. He's against Porzingis, and that one's good. Durant.
I think your best option defensively is to try to keep the ball out of Durant's hands, because if he's that close, he will convert.
Doncic against Harden. Unloads from 9. And he can't bank that one in. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. It's a 3-point game. Got a hand on it.
Beautiful defense from Powell. Uses that impressive length to come away with that rejection.
Bembry shot good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first timeout here of the game.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Billy Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Reggie Bullock comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Nets. Here's Doncic. Here's the drive, and the dunk by Doncic.
There's a savviness innate to Luka Doncic. He has played this game for such a long time. Pick and roll, yeah, that's in my bag.
Now here's Durant. It's a 3-point game. Now the pass to Harden. Down low, and the dunk by Aldridge.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, tracking down rebounds with ease. Kristaps Porzingis, outstanding mobility.
Here is Harden. Outside Aldridge. Harden left side. Aldridge kicks to Bembry. Kicks it out to Harden. And it's Aldridge, top of the key. Mills looking it over. Back to Aldridge. Beyond the arc. And no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Durant against Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Up top, Porzingis. Cauley-Stein trying to free himself up. Porzingis can't hit. Brooklyn leading by 5.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Harden.
2 minutes.
Here's Bembry. 8 points his last outing. Over Doncic. Nice D from Doncic. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And it's Bullock missing. Brooklyn's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Harden outside. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Nets. Carter comes in for Patty Mills. Here's Doncic. Goes back up. In deep. Cauley-Stein drops it in.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley-Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Carter, the pass to Harden. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Driving inside. And James Harden throws it down hard.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game. Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
The Nets with the lead. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Harden the pass to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Yeah, Kevin Durant makes that dunk look easy. He's so big, you can't do anything about it.
Stolen by Durant, and Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time.
Reggie Bullock.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Nets.
It's the Nets now. Now Harden. He has 6. Lets it go with a 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Harden's got 9.
If the defense lets him, Harden will do this all night. You have to challenge his accuracy every time down the floor.
James Harden getting it done for Brooklyn. For moments during that quarter, it felt like a one-man wrecking crew. It seemed he was doing everything out there. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And big man Kristaps Porzingis, not resting on his laurels, he describes what he does to get better in the offseason.
Just getting in that weight room and living in there, basically. Doing what I need to do, and then I'm going to be twice a day in the basketball court as well, just working on everything. So.
And at 7'3", and with a few injuries over the last couple of years, Greg, that lower body strength work, so important for KP.
Absolutely. I mean, his skill is tremendous for a player his size, but keeping his body strong is going to be critical.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Jalen Brunson. Cauley-Stein is out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Green, and it's Brown in at the 2-guard. 5 to shoot. There's the call on James Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, for the most part, they've taken care of the ball. I mean, that's one of the few mistakes they've made in what has been a good half. Brunson against Harden.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Brunson, good.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And the point guard, Jalen Brunson, I played against his father, Rick, for many years. And the young fella showing he might have what it takes to improve on his old man.
And that's coming from you, who knows a little something about father-son point guard duos. Maybe Cole will have a chance to do the same, young sir.
Ouch. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Left side, Brown. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Brown the pass to Cauley-Stein. Launches it. And it's Brown missing. And so Brown will bring it up for the Nets. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. And it's blocked. And here's Brunson. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Kleba sinks that one from the post.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
There's the lob to Brown. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Throws it up high, and Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Just throw it up there. Drill Will's going to take care of the rest.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Going with the whole new group out there. The Nets also changing it up. Griffin's checked in for Millsap. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Johnson. And it's Mills in for James Harden. Carter the pass to Griffin. Dishes it to Mills. It's rebounded by Dallas. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
How about the shooting percentage in the low 30s? That tells you all you need to know.
I think indicative of some breakdowns in their offensive execution. You don't create any open looks, and they couldn't make the ones they were taking.
Back to Mills. Fires it up. And that one goes long.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. The Nets making a switch here. Durant's checked in. And here's Doncic from the arc. Here's Porzingis. Buries the easy one. Porzingis has got the lead up to 3 now for Dallas.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Mills passes to Durant. With the drive, shoots over Doncic, and that one's good. Durant's got 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
First team foul.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavs?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Well, something else they've done a good job of tonight is penetrating and getting points right at the rim.
First free throw is good.
Well, you have got to love the versatility of Kristaps Porzingis. Unbelievable shooting touch at 7'3", can also be a monster on the defensive end. Good luck, future of the NBA.
And the second free throw, good. And he makes all three.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
KD passes to Griffin. He dishes it to Mills. Back to Griffin. Doncic with the steal. Outside Hardaway. Marjanovic kicks to Doncic. Knocks down the 3-ball. Doncic has got 11 points.
Well, the assertiveness to his approach. Luka Doncic on the catch and shoot. Easy.
Outside Durant. Trying to get open is Carter. Porzingis with the block. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. From 8. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. And now a 9-point Maverick lead.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Now here's Mills. Defense is right there. Here's KD. And that time, also a missed shot.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Dwight Powell's checked in for Marjanovic. And a change for the Nets. Aldridge is checked in.
And on a tear shooting the ball in these recent seasons, Tim Hardaway Jr. has really locked in from long range.
Well, you think about it, for so long, this guy was more of a volume scorer. He's been feasting now on the open looks, and that has really helped his percentages.
Dallas leading by 9. Here's Porzingis. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
I think you can see the strength that Porzingis has been developing over the early part of his career. That progress is showing up on a nightly basis.
Timeout called. The Nets outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one, but they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Porzingis. Reggie Bullock comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Ntilikina, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. James Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Trying to get something going, and Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Here's Ntilikina. No good off the back of the rim. Nets trail by 9. Here's Mills. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bullock. Here he goes. Banked in off the glass. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Harden the pass to KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
Brunson kicks to Bullock. Back to Brunson. Passes to Bullock. From downtown. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their sprint.
Pass to Bullock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge. The Mavericks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Durant deciding where to go with it. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
There was no stopping Kristaps Porzingis in the first half. He had 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 block. And last game, he could never really get going. Maybe that lit a fire under him tonight. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Mavericks?
The production they've gotten from their bench has been phenomenalistic. I don't know if that's the word, but it sounded good. As we know, depth is important to any team's success. They're demonstrating that tonight. And who knows, it might get the starters a kick in the pants. No one wants to be outshined.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Brooklyn?
They really got to turn the intensity up in the second half. You look at their free throw differential between the teams, it's a big gap. They need to be more physical and start earning more fouls.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Mavericks leading by 9. Starting off the second half, here's Steve Nash's 5. The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Mills out there with Harden, and it's Bembry in its small forward.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Harden, dives to the hoop. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Here's Doncic. That one wide left.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. One of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. Basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. The wide open look for Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And a key part, Doris, of Harden's game lately, his rebounding.
Right, because his ability to rake and take, get out in transition, make great decisions on the fly, it puts so much pressure on the defense.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Shots good by Mills.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Griffin's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Nets passing it around. Bucket is good. KD's got 5 points in the quarter.
Kevin Durant on a prototypical KD roll. My man is going. And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
The pass to Harden. Takes it inside. It's rebounded by Doncic. Mavericks leading by 8. Hardaway finds Doncic. Zingas high post. Again, the Mavericks score.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
Pass to Mills. Outside Durant. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Well, listen, you do the best you can to make Kevin Durant take tough shots, but this guy, lightning quick release, unbelievable shooter, so hard to guard him.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Outside, Porzingis. Shoots over KD. Takes it from 10. Rebound, Brooklyn. Bembry the pass to Mills. Harden with it. Back to Mills. Passes it to Harden. KD on the wing. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And now it's only a 5-point Dallas lead.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Doncic against Harden. Now here's Doncic. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Brooklyn making some changes. Marcus Aldridge has checked in for Griffin. Millsap comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for Bembry. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Nets trail by 5. Mills with it. He's got 8. Pass to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And on the offensive end, Harden can be such a monster. So far, he's had little trouble finding his shots.
And it's Bullock missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. And that one's good. Millsap.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Brunson. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Nets trail by 3. Now Mills. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Mills has got 6 here in this quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And the pass to Harden. Outside for Millsap. Aldridge with it. Cauley-Stein defending. And he comes up with the deuce. Harden's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Mills in the corner. And the Nets, another three.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Harden outside, takes a three, and the Nets, another three.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Bullock, and it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap with great hands and the anticipation there to block the shot.
On the wing, Harden. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his third assist on the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass. Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Harden dishes to Mills. The feed to Aldridge. Kicks it out to Harden. Nets passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brown. Bullock with the rebound. And the Mavericks call time here.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
All right, fans, that was the Mavericks dance team. Make some noise, fans. Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. Timeout charge to Dallas. It's time for t-shirt.
A different look for Dallas.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
12 seconds left here in the third quarter. And here is Doncic. Chalk up 2 there. Doncic has got 18 points in the game.
Boy, what body control from the Slovenian forward. Doncic comfortable taking on all challengers.
At the end of the third, the score is all even. Both teams absolutely filling it up. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. They grab their own miss. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Powell. Another shot, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Griffin's checked in for the Nets. Now here's Hardaway. And here's Doncic from the arc. The rebound by the Nets. Griffin's got 7 rebounds in the game. Trying to find Mills. Gets it to him. That shot missing. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And Doncic gets it to go.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Feeds to Griffin. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Nets.
Kevin Durant.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. To take the lead, and Doncic lays it in. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Pass to KD. Kicks it to Mills. Takes the 3. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin. The Mavericks leading. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Doncic. And he overshot that one, missing. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Lets it go from 11. Shot's good by Mills.
Assisted by
Mills has got it all tied up now for the Nets. For Dallas, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Harden against Doncic. Misses the baby hook. Net shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Mills can't hit.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Finney-Smith kicks to Porzingis. Misses the 3.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shot.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
Harden finds Griffin. Shoots over Powell and misses it off the right side of the rim.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
KD against Porzingis. It's Durant.
Well, Kevin Durant with a little crafty creativity. KD at the rim.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal
It's on Kevin Durant.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Dallas making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Doncic. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Griffin's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Wow, that was strong.
Nice.
Absolutely no mercy right now for Kevin Durant in transition. Those long strides, that's an easy bucket.
Dallas calls timeout.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If we make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
With it. He takes it in, and Doncic throws it down.
If he sees a lane to the rim, Doncic will capitalize. Nice drive.
Nets leading by 4. Mills passes to Harden. Here is Durant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the great thing about Durant, he gives you a lot of everything.
Yeah, it goes way beyond being versatile. This guy is a great shooter, an elite historical scorer, rebounder, passer, shot blocker, one of the most complete players in the history of the game. I think Kevin Durant, it's obvious how much passion and pride he takes in playing the game at the highest level. It is such an honor watching this guy work.
Here's Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
Here is Harden. Pass to KD. Over Cauley-Stein. Connects in the foul line jumper. Durant's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop.
And when he's in the open court, Harden has one thing on his mind. Finish.
Mavericks trail by 8. To the left side wing. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. And he makes good on the layup.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Nets leading by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Harden scanning the floor. Basket counts.
And the D has to be more aware of Harden, especially when he's operating that close to the basket.
Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen. Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Doncic outside. Outside, Porzingis over Durant. Rebounded by the Nets. Mills has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Blake Griffin.
For the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge.
KD against Porzingis. A 15-footer. A nice shot by KD. And it's a 12-point Nets lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Luka Doncic at the line for 2.
All free throws good from Doncic.
And I think for Luka Doncic, one thing he showed right away is he was prepared to be an NBA player. And the fact of the matter is he could be an all-star for a long time moving forward.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Brooklyn.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seems.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for James Harden.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Doncic looking it over.
Well, a great offensive player keeps defenders off balance. Luka Doncic does just that.
And he knocks down the first one. And a new group in for the Nets. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Double team on Thomas. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Buries the long-range jumper.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And he makes the first.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Thomas. Doncic outside, over Harden, and it's Doncic missing. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, KD. It was a good start. What happened with that rough patch later on, though?
We weren't disciplined. We were just shooting shots just to shoot them, throwing passes just to pass them. No sense of urgency, no purpose. And against a team like that, they're looking for something to get them back in the game, and we just let them back in.
Close the door, but stuff to work on, I know, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.